Namaskar friends, keep learning with Export Import Make in India campaign. And today in this session we will understand the news regarding refreshing relation with India and Maldives. So we know that there was tension before some day and we need to refresh the relation with the Maldives. And we want to understand why Maldives is so important for us, why we refresh this relation with Maldives because that the location of Maldives is so strategic, okay, in the sea. So by help of my Maldives, we can keep eyes on the trading sea route, which is our Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea. Okay. And second is India don't want to enter in Maldives country like China. Okay. So by help of this news, we will understand the outline and strategic significance and the key outcome of this visit to Maldives by PM. Okay. So let's see what overview of this visit. So on 25-26 July 2025, the visit Modi visit to Maldives. Okay, so main aim to celebrating the sixth decade of diplomatic bond. Okay, visit overview. So Prime Minister Modi visit to well was landmark occasions concerning Maldives 16th Independence Day and cementing and 60 diplomatic relation with India and Maldives. So it's a as a first high level engagement since President Miazo assumed the office. Okay, so historical milestone celebration of the 60-year diplomatic ties with Maldives and 60th Independence Day, and second is the first official visit by the PM to Maldives. The president start his journey of the as a president, Mohammad Miazu. Then diplomatic reset, the crucial opportunity to re-establish the engagement bilateral relation with Maldives. Okay, so first we need to understand some background of this diplomatic tensions which started before some day. Okay, so background of the diplomatic tension and the need for reset. Okay, so help of this visit, this can be reset. Okay, so the visit open against backdrop and strained tensions relation following present President Muhammad Miazu started campaign India out. In the election, Muhammad Miazu used the campaign India out. Means there are some military presence in the Maldives, Indian military presence in the Maldives. So the campaign used by this Muhammad Miazu, the India out. Okay, and second, increase the engagement with China. Okay, these are the two diplomatic reason for the tension. So this visit will was crucial to diplomatic re-collaborations. So India out campaign. President Miazu election platform focus on reducing India's influence. Okay. Second, increase China ties. So Maldives has actively pursued closer economic and strategic ties with Beijing, including uh, Belt and Road Initiative. Okay, investment. Third, strategic re-collaboration. So India's aim to reform the commitment as a key partner and foster user most. Okay, so this tension is need to be refreshed by using good relation with Maldives and how India reversed financial and economic assistance to Maldives. So India repeated its commitment as a Maldives first responder. Okay, so Maldives is very near to India, and uh, India always first responder to the Maldives if any crisis, okay, tsunami or any earthquake. So by extending substantial financial, demonstrating the solid support for this Iceland nation economic stability and development. So how India support to this Maldives? 565 millions USD credit line for what? For infrastructure development and project. Approximately 4,850 crore. Okay. Then to improve immediate debt servicing pressure. Okay. So India USD below 100 million. Okay. To improve immediate debt service pressure. Then plus 30 million, 30 billions to support financial stability. Okay. So 400 millions USD currencies were this help is done by India. So we know that at the time of elections, the Prime Minister, sorry, President Mohammad Miyazu will take the financial support from the China, and now the time has come that this installment need to be paid. But in the time of election, Mohammad Miyazu used the Go Out India campaign. The military presence of Indians is want to remove. Okay, so the effect can be seen. Also, that there is another reason that engagement with China. So here, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visit to the Lakshadweep and promote the Lakshadweep for the tourism. Okay, so then Indians aware of this incident that how Maldives president using campaign the India out. So they react on that and they cancel many multiple tourism flight and uh, visit. Okay, so due to this, the Maldives in that financially crisis, and now the time has come to pay repay the installment to China. So Maldives again come to India for the help of this crisis to remove this crisis. Okay, so now we can see that deeping strategic and security cooperation. How we can strengthen strengthen this strategic security cooperation by help of these two countries. Okay, so joint vision here need to the joint vision renew the India Maldives vision for the comprehensive economic and maritime security partnership. Okay, because that the sea is for the both, and this maritime security is very important for the both countries. Okay, because any country can do such activity which is not good for both countries. So this security is very important for the both countries. Then regional security. Focus on collaborative effort for the regional stability, disaster response, and maritime domain awareness. Okay, so these are very important keywords. Regional stability, disaster response, and maritime domain awareness. Then infrastructure support. So inaugurated of Dosimeya, Dosimeyana Defense Headquarters and built India Guard Assistance. So these are the security corporation, strategic and security corporation is deepening means making strengthen. Advanced bilateral agreement and trade talk. So significance progress was made towards free trade area. Here we need to understand import, export and trading. Here we import very less product from the Maldives, but we export too much. Okay, so this free trade agreement is in favor of the Maldives because Maldives can import the goods in this country in low prices because free trade. Okay, so this agreement will and treaty will aiming to boost economy and exchange across the key sector. The sector are FTN investment treaty, formal negotiation loans to enhance bilateral trade and investment. So what are the key sector? Key sector is a focus on tourism, fishery, health and digital development. And what is the new MOU? So exchange for corporation and climate resilience, infrastructure and renewable energy project. So these are the agreements underscores mutual commitment to sustainable and development for the economic growth for both countries. Okay, here people to people connection strengthening. The visit highlight the deep culture and social bonds between two nations, marked by the public reception and the strong diaspora engagement. So grand welcome. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi received the ceremonial welcome with the children chanting Vande Mataram. In the we can understand in the other country, this Vande Mataram is chanting. Then diaspora turnout. So large number of Indian diaspora gathered to show support. Shared the goal. Both leaders reassert the mutual respect for the sovereignty and shared regional peace and goal. Now, geopolitical implication, navigation, Indo-Pacific dynamics. The visit took place amid evolving the Indo-Pacific dynamic and growing China-Maldives ties, signaling India's strategic reformation in the region. So, the reason rising Chinese influence. So, Maldives increased engagement with the China, including BRA investment and FTA. Second, India counterbalanced strong financial support to support diplomatic and reset reform strategic ties. Indo-Pacific stability. India commitment to regional stability and geopolitical shift. Okay, so these are the geopolitical implications for the Maldives. Okay, so this is navigating the Indo-Pacific dynamic. Okay, the visit underscore India's proactive role to maintain and balanced, stable and Indian Ocean region. Now, if we talk about the key takeaways, a renewed partnership. So, Prime Minister Modi visit successfully recalibrated bilateral trade, reinforcing India as a role of reliable partner for the Maldives. Diplomatic reset. So successfully navigate the complex political dynamic to reset, strengthen India Maldives relations. Okay. In economic support. So extensive financial assistance underscore India commitment to Maldives economic resilience. Okay. Then strategic corporations. So enhance the maritime security and defense cooperation for the regional stability. People to people bond. Reform strong culture and social ties between the two nations. Regional literacy. India's continued commitment to stable and growth in the Indian Ocean region. So, guys, we have tried to understand the news regarding the Indian Maldives ties. Okay, in before someday this was the relation was in tension due to President Mohammad Miazu used the India Go Out campaign and engagement with the China. So, how Modi used the strategic policy for that. Okay, and how President Mohammad Miazu realized that we have done mistake to using campaign against India. Okay, so by help of this visit, this relation will be refreshing, and this will help to both countries people. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching the session. Have a nice day.